Okay, I'm finding myself back here at Pippin Hill. We're playing Virginian roulette with the buses this morning, and everybody got on a bus not knowing where it would go, and go to two wineries, one of them for lunch. And so I hit the lucky 7 and got the brand new Pippin Hill again. Nice thing is I'm not driving this time, so it's a little bit more casual trip. And it's actually clearer today. You can see the ridge a lot better.
Yeah, you would love the Virginia if you're looking for the college bars.
It's in the Albemarle and the Orange County area, and we put together a farm co-op. So we have leasehold ownership in about 40 acres of producing vines, and we were able to, through that, produce about 2,400 cases for this year. We're going to be gradually ramping it up. We decided we were going to do a full spectrum of wine offering, not only because we thought we wanted to start off with a larger presence in terms of the numbers of wine, but as the year progressed last year, we realized it was a fabulous year for growing in Virginia because it was such a hot, dry year, and I think probably is one of the best harvests we've seen in the last 6 or 8 years. So it was important for us to do that. So we have, my background is I come from the hotel and hospitality business. I wanted to be able to be based here in Charlottesville because our family is living here and not be spending a lot of time on planes. So I was able to, my wife and I collaborated. Lynn has an event planning and design company here that does corporate meetings, board retreats, as well as weddings. And we realized we could sort of come up with a dual strategy here. On to the right is Bunduran Farm, which is a preservation development. It is an agricultural preservation development started by Crow Farms up in New Hampshire, who came down and did some projects here in Virginia. It's 2,400 acres. 90% of it will always remain agricultural use, including our 40 acres. And to the extent that they have home sites, the home sites are planned to be off in the woods, out of the views, so that won't change. John Grisham, the author, bought Sutherland Farms, which is this one over to Route 29. They live nearby, they don't have this. He sort of has it in the land bank, holding it. He put it into preservation as well. So you'll be able to come back in 10 years from now, sit on the porch, and the view will be exactly as you see it today.
Is it 100% Chardonnay? It's 100% Chardonnay, and it goes with the diver scallop.
If I could start off by thanking everybody for coming once again. And what I want to do is just spend a couple of minutes talking about our vineyard-to-table cuisine. Because one of the reasons why we wanted to do this type of business and this type of farm winery, it was important to us that we continue to be a farm winery. If you go back to the history of it, wineries were often part of a larger concept. It's here authentic focus on the local connection. Let me introduce Amalia Skatina. Amalia is our executive chef.
Hi.
Yay! Yeah.
Yeah, Amalia is classically trained, 2 years in Italy, in culinary school, and learning the ropes over there. Finished up locally, finished up in the U.S. in culinary school. Most recently, she is working at Keswick Hall Club, where she started off. So that's our link.
Okay, departing Pippin Hill, off to Veritas, which raised a cheer from the Virginia wine blogging crowd that's on this particular bus, so that's a good sign.